The final 24 are set when it comes to the Women's Under 20 World Cup that's going to be taking place in Poland later on this year. Because the African qualifiers are complete, which means all 24 teams. Guys, welcome to the channel. We do primarily, we talk football, right? Today we're talking international, but we'll talk a little Canadian, talk a little African. But make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. What do you like? Who are you excited to see? Here are the important things to know about this. First of all 24 teams, as you can see on the screen, are going to their World Cup this year. You got China, Japan, North Korea, South Korea, in the Asian representing the Asian Confederation. You have Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania, and Benin representing CAF or CONCACAF, Mexico, United States, Canada, and Costa Rica. In CONMEBOL, you have Brazil, Ecuador, Argentina, and Colombia. In Oceanic, you have New Zealand and New Caledonia, and then in UEFA, the host Poland with France, Italy, England, Portugal, and Spain. We do want to take this moment to congratulate the teams that did qualify for the first time and are making their debut. Right, you have the likes of Tanzania and Benin from CAF. You have Ecuador coming from CONMEBOL. You have New Caledonia. Remember the last? No, that was U17. You had Samoa, American Samoa, made it for in there. And then you have Poland, who are making their debut here. They had a solid U17 team, so there you see them building off of that as they come through. And then you also have Portugal, which is interesting to see that some of these names that you are seeing on the rise in women's football haven't always been the mainstays when it comes to making these international tournaments. So here are the important dates. As all 24 teams have been listed here, the draw takes place on Friday, May the 15th. Also, happy birthday to me on that day. And so on that date, you're going to have a draw that'll put these teams into groups of four. And reminder, you are not going to have two teams from the same confederation in the same group. So China and Japan won't be in the same group, nor will Ghana, Nigeria, or USA and Costa Rica, or Brazil and Colombia, or New Zealand and New Caledonia, or France and Italy. Those teams will be spread out. And so we're going to see a nice mixing of that. Again, the elimination round goes, you have a top 16, which means you're going to have the top two teams of all the groups plus the four best third place finishers, and that'll make your 16. And then from there, we'll have a round of 16, a quarterfinals, a semifinals, and then the U20 World Cup champion will be crowned. Make reminder again, this takes place in September of this year. So September 5th to the 27th in Poland is where it's happening. We're going to be keeping our eye on that one as well. Yes, we know the men's World Cup is happening, but we got to make sure that we know that other World Cups are happening as well. So again, those are your teams coming in. Congratulations to the first time qualifiers, the debutants. And if you're from one of those countries, shout out a player that we should be looking out for. Shout out a country that you're excited to see in all things. As always, we're going to slow it down here because, hey, this is a quick one. We want to make sure that you are informed. But until next time,